Let me show you how independent music artists like us can make money with an album in the age of streaming. Hey, it's John here at Hyped It, and in this video I want to talk about albums and specifically how independent artists like us can make money with an album in the age of streaming. Now, first you might be wondering, John, why we talk about albums? Isn't that a completely outdated sort of concept? And you'd be right? Albums have changed a lot over the decades. Back in the days, record labels would put albums in the music stores because it allowed them to collect more profit dollars from fans who would buy an album instead of a single. So albums were a lot more expensive than a single, so the record label would make more money selling an album compared to singles. And that was good for the bottom line. Now, in the age of streaming, that doesn't necessarily hold true, right? Whether you release songs as an album or you release them as a series of singles, from a streaming perspective, it almost looks the same. Now, there are some artists out there that still sell physical albums, but the people who buy physical albums these days, they usually don't do it because they have to have the album in order to consume the music. It's more of a collector's item to support a specific band or a specific artist. But even independent artists like us, and even without physical albums, we can monetize an album. We can make money by putting out an album. And I want to show you in this video how to do this in a really, really simple way. So here it goes. Step number one, you obviously have to produce the album, right? And that might mean producing 10, 11, or 12 tracks that you have ready to go at one single point in time. Now, step number two, I would not release that album on Spotify as an album. There is literally no strategic advantage on a streaming platform when you put 12 tracks out at the same time. Instead, what you want to do is take all the songs from the album and drip release them on Spotify. And I recommend that you put out a new song every 4 weeks. Why every 4 weeks? Because on Spotify, you get a 4-week time window on release radar. That means your first song hits release radar for 4 weeks, and then it automatically will drop off. At that point in time, you release your next song, so you get another 4 week on release radar with that song. So if you do that song after song, let's say for a 12-track album, you have 1 year on release radar, track after track after track. As opposed to if you just put out the album, you basically just have a 4-week time window for the entire album and then 11 months without any release radar opportunity, unless obviously you put out more music. So you see on streaming, there is a big strategic advantage to releasing the songs of the album as singles in sequence, because it gives you a lot more exposure from the algorithm. But here's how the money part comes into play, right? There are fans in your audience that do not want to wait to hear all the songs from the album in a year. And it might take you a year to release all those songs if you have 12 songs. So what you can do is, when you put out the first song of the album on Spotify for streaming, you also leverage your existing fan base on social media, on your email list, and you let everybody know that you basically have the entire album ready and you can sell it as a download. That's where I use a platform like Shopify to make the download available for purchase. And basically the message is, look, my album is ready. I'm going to release all the 12 songs month after month. But if you do not want to wait for an entire year to hear all of my new music, you can buy the entire album right here as a download. And then you send fans over to your store. Not everybody's going to buy the album, but there will be some hardcore fans in your audience that do not want to wait for an entire year to hear all the 12 amazing songs that you came up with. They will come over to your store and they will buy that album. And now the beautiful thing is that with every new single release, you can remind them of this, right? The next single comes out, single number 2, in month 2 of sort of your album release sequence. And again, you can include that in your messaging, whether it's on social media or an email. Say, hey, my new track just dropped. By the way, this is the second track from my new album. If you don't want to wait until the end of that year to listen to all of my new songs, click below and you can download all of the songs of the album right away. And again, some fans love your music so much and they're so impatient they won't be able to wait for the entire year, and instead they will come over and they will give you money in order to be able to get early exclusive access to all of these songs from your album. Now, the last question might be here, John, why does that matter? Why would I even want to make a couple bucks with an album? Is it going to make me rich? And the reason why I recommend you give this a shot is that every dollar that you earn with your album sale is something that you can put back into your audience, right? Growing and reaching more fans for your music. I'm going to leave a link below to a video that I recently posted about the fast growth formula for independent music artists. And the key of the fast growth formula is that if you can build a machine that attracts music fans, preferably through music ads, because it gives you so rapid and highly targeted results, and then you can monetize those fans, you can put that budget right back into your ads and allows you to basically grow a fan base for free. And this is what it's about. And making money off an album, the way I've shown it to you here in this video, is just another way of funding your growth and reaching and getting more fans for your music. So if this is something that you want to do for your music and for your career as an artist, and you want to implement money strategies like this and growth strategies like this, then I invite you to check out the VIP Circle. This is a coaching program that I host with a small group of artists that gets together with me live once a week and talk about new monetization strategies, new growth strategies, and basically build momentum as an artist and help you grow faster and faster and to higher heights. I'm gonna leave a link below this video here, and you can click on the link to apply to join the VIP Circle. Now, full disclosure, because this is a program where I work directly with the artists in this group, there is only so many artists that can join the VIP Circle at any point in time. So there's a chance that you click on the link and it says that the VIP Circle is currently closed. In that case, give it a little bit of time and then check back again. But if you click on the link and the page is open right now, it allows you to join the VIP Circle, then there is an opening right now. There are new artists being let into the VIP Circle, and you can take advantage of this if you want to put your music on the fast track to growth. And with that said, I hope to see you on the inside and in the next video. Cheers.